Hi, my beautiful people. My name is Naomi Tataw, and I'm live and direct from the city of blinks, the city of lights, Dubai, United Arab Emirates. It's a new chapter, and you are all welcomed. This chapter is a little bit here and there with societal topics, but most especially in the beat of trying to inspire someone out there. A few others and myself will be sharing our immigration experiences, especially in the UAE. So stay tuned. Everyone has a story in the UAE. So today we have this amazing celebrity, bellboy from H Hotel Dubai. He's here to share his experience in the UAE. He's been here for some years. He's been through his ups, he's been through his downs, and he can tell me to my face that he's been successful. He wants to share his experience with us to inspire someone who is struggling in the UAE that there is light at the end of the tunnel. So I'll be asking him random questions as usual, and he's going to be giving us his superb responses. Stay glued because he has some very interesting things to tell us. So how have you been?
I've been okay. By the way, thank you so much for inviting me over to your studio. Pleasure of mine to talk to you in this bright atmosphere.
Okay.
And then to give an advice or to encourage my fellow Cameroonians, Africans who are struggling to start a life in the UAE, the Emirates.
Yeah. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to have you because from your busy schedule, I was able to drag you here. I said, Roland must be here because I know you are that ginger person that will give me the real vibes.
Oh, I need to.
How is family? Because you have a family, right? You started your family in the Middle East, so how is your family going forward?
Well, my family is doing good, you know. Okay. As you best know, I brought over my wife to Dubai. Yes. So from one or two things, she had to go back, and then we got 2 kids. Oh, so perfect. Life is doing well. So that also doing good, yeah. I just recently had my baby girl.
Oh, congratulations.
Last month, right?
Why did you leave your country?
As everyone know, or you in particular know, you know, we have that aspect of like traveling to another area whereby you could like better up your life.
Yes.
So, you know, once you are that okay, you can indeed help your family back home.
Definitely.
So I came as well to like to have something apart from money, to have that global knowledge on how to interact with people. It's learning. That's right.
Yeah, leaving your country definitely is learning. Yes. Were you working in your home country before coming here?
Apparently, no, I wasn't working. No, my first experience to start, you know, hustling money.
That's my own first experience of working is in the UAE as well. You know, back at home, having a job, if you don't have the real connections, you cannot really have a job.
That's right.
So apart from just leaving your country, right, there is the US, there is the UK, there is Sweden, there is Belgium. Why choose the United Arab Emirates?
That's a very nice question, madam. You know, I'm that kind of a person. I believe in things that are not that sharp.
Okay.
You understand? So I know the US, UK, and other countries, Scandinavia, those are countries that I know everyone has that aspiration to go there. But on my own side, I wanted to go a place whereby it's not yet explored.
Oh, perfect.
So I wanted not to explore UAE, especially Dubai as a whole, whereby I'm going to have my own grounds.
Oh,
you know, I don't want to go a place whereby others have made it here. So I wanted to create my own record here. So that's why I choose Dubai.
Oh, and UAE you wanted to set a record.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah. And finally,
you did it.
Things are happening.
Okay, perfect. All right, on the next question, I just wanted to ask, right?
Yeah.
So you made your inquiries, you had the desire to set the record straight, and you chose the UAE. So how did you find yourself in the UAE? Who made your visa? How did you contact the person for your visa? Because I know you came way a long time ago. So it's not like nowadays that you can just have someone that does. Everybody is in the visa system right now. So before, you really need to know someone.
That's true.
Yeah. So who made your visa? How many months visa did you make? and so on? How did you?
What an interesting question.
Yep.
Initially, I've never heard of Dubai. Many people think of Dubai. We know Dubai is a country.
Yeah.
Right now, Dubai is just a state in UAE.
Yeah.
So initially, I've not heard of Dubai.
Yeah.
Not talk of UAE. So I heard of Saudi Arabia because I got a cousin who traveled to Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
So my initial plans were to go to Saudi Arabia. So along the line, I don't know how to put it, but the visa was not coming out.
Okay.
So a friend, the person that was in charge to give me the visa, because my brother in Saudi Arabia connected me to one guy.
All right, perfect.
There in Cameroon. So this guy contacted us. We went to him. We had an arrangement with my family for me to go to Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
After some time, like 2-3 months, the visa to Saudi Arabia wasn't coming.
Out.
So the guy called us and my other brother
Just
said,
hold on. It's Saudi. Is it like a visa, a tourist visa? Do they also do the tourist?
Yes, they do. Yeah, they do the
Okay,
visit
all right.
visa.
Because I've never
yes,
inquired.
yeah, my initial plan was to get a visit visa to Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
As what my cousin explained to me. From there, I'm going to pick up from there.
Oh, perfect.
So we waited to no avail. So the agent called us and told us, okay, guys, I have another option. It's like the issue of Saudi Arabia will not make it out, but I think of some other alternative routes. So my other man asked him, which road do you think of? He said, we have China, we have Japan, we have Dubai. My brother he was like, but I have not heard of Dubai. But with China, we want to talk about China. China, it needs teaching. They have limited jobs. So tell about only teaching in China then. And then with Japan needs a craftsman, somebody with a trade, skilled, that's right, yeah. So with Dubai, Dubai was still people just wanted to travel, So he told me, Roland, I choose Dubai. Somebody like you just left from school, you read history, you're more of a history teacher, all of stuff. So I think, just go and try Dubai. So from there, we went and met back the guy. So the guy now told us, okay, this is the procedures. So he contacted one gentleman who left Dubai. He was back based in Cameroon. So it's of blessed memory. Yeah, they call him Abalo. Yeah. Then this guy tried to push forward my visa to Dubai. So that was in 2012. When we enact the program to Dubai.
Okay. So several occasions we've heard of people whose agents told them something else, and when they came over to the UAE, they saw something else. So I wanted to ask, were the look of things the same as what your agent told you? As per the weather conditions, as per the visa change, the number of days in the visa, as per your accommodation, was it the same? Because people fall prey of their agents telling them something else, and when they come over, they see entirely something different. So did you, as per your research, as per your agent, was everything the same?
Yeah. Some people will tell lies.
Definitely.
Because they want to have that money.
Yes, definitely.
When somebody's in need of money, they have sweet words. They know how to arrange you. In case, when I contacted this agent, mine, though he had a problem. He made a visa, everything was good. He told us, okay, you're going to pay. Then, 2012 when we came was 1 month and then 1 month renewal.
Yes, it was 60 days.
So when I came, he told me, okay, Roland, your accommodation, you go and meet somebody, they'll pick from the airport. Okay. You go to the house straight.
Did you know it was the best space or
I never had it. That was my first time to travel. And so,
you didn't even do a research back home?
Then there was no that research because I just wanted to travel.
You just wanted to leave?
When you are anxious, that anxiety of living, you care about. But when I came, so the person that was to receive me, so they told me, okay, just get to Dubai, get his number. When you arrive at the airport, don't go to anybody. Try to call this number, they'll come and pick from the airport. So when I arrived,
was this in the morning or evening?
Yeah, it was in the morning, around past 4 a.m. in the morning.
Oh, okay. The normal flight time.
Yeah, enough. I got some other guys that were traveling to Dubai. This guy was a businessman. Back from Cameroon, he said, okay, just go together with this guy. This guy will help to assist you along the way. So when we arrived in Dubai, those who came to pick him up, one guy came, I said, hey bro, I had a friend that was supposed to pick me. So I have not seen him. So the guy said, do you have the number? I said, this is the number. So when they called him, he said, oh, yeah, I'm in the house. Have you arrived? I said, yes. It's okay, you get a taxi.
Okay.
He gave me the description. He said, just go to a taxi. Let me talk to a taxi man.
Okay.
So I gave the number, the taxi man called him. He called back. He said, okay, get this, my brother. Bring him straight to Villa. It was in Hamria. Hamria Big Mosque, So the driver brought me, he was at the gate. Okay. So when I entered, by then it was almost getting to when you exit the airport, then it was almost past 5 in the morning. So place were You know, I knew that the weather, places would be dark, yeah? But 5 o'clock, places were already clean.
Shining. When did you come?
I came in February 8th, February 12th. That's when I landed Dubai.
The springtime is getting to the springtime, yeah.
Yeah. So when I came over, the guy took my bag, we get into the house. Immediately I stepped my legs inside. They said, oh, bro, sorry. You have not paid your money for accommodation, bed space.
Oh.
I've paid my money. This guy took us like 1 month. He told my parents, my family is 100,000 CFA. So we gave him 200,000 CFA for 2 months. Oh, the lady said, no, I've not received any money. Oh my God. He said, is that this lady is so kind. It's one of the best women I've ever met in my life. Yeah. You know, when I met this lady, when I arrived at that moment, she told me, Roland, where are you from? Myself from Bamenda, precisely with the He said, oh, she's from Balinyonga. Oh, and then, you know, I have a family in Balinyonga. I grew up in Balinyonga. So when I told her, I said, okay, don't worry, keep your bags, and we talk about this. He said, have you eaten? I said, okay. She arranged some food for me. I ate. He said, but bro, but remember your bed space. You cannot stay here without your money.
Space. Like,
you know,
she was pampering you.
Yes. At the same time, she needed that money because that money helped her to move on with the rent.
Yeah.
So instantly, I had to like, okay, please, do you have a phone? Let me get to my parents. Send me money for me to pay. Then it was around 500, 600 dirhams. That's when I gave them the money. So I had to stay with them. But they were so accommodative.
Oh, that's
my experience was so amazing. Truly, yeah. Though I had some challenges with accommodation on the first point of arriving, but everything was sorted out.
Oh yeah, so the bed space thing, did you know that you were going to stay with people and rooms and so on?
That's a good question. In her place where she was, she was like, she used to cook food and sell.
Yeah, okay.
You know the life in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
In Maria, she was there with a friend, and then one guy who stays with her. She stays, and then she cooks food, and people comes in and eat, and then they go back.
There were cheers there?
They were cheers.
Oh my God.
So it was so amazing. Truly, trust me, I love that atmosphere because that atmosphere exposed me to Dubai.
Because see, I was saying something the other time. I was like, when you are in that space, you are thinking, oh, I really want to stay alone. I really want to have my own things. And I'm staying alone now, and there's times where I miss that communal space.
That's right.
But I just need to quarrel with someone. And I don't see anybody. I'm alone. You understand me? Because that time, even no matter how you're acting as brothers and sisters, there will be one shiggy one time
that's
that
right,
you must drag. Okay?
That's it,
And that's the fun part. That's it heals from within.
That's
actually.
Right. You got a point.
Yeah. So continue.
So so at that moment, so when they showed my space, we were cooking food. You know, I was like, oh wow, I was exposed to a lot of people. You know, she used to cook. She was like in those days, 2012, Oh, she was small of Lindo. She was the best achu pounder in Dubai. People will leave Abu Dhabi,
Oh, really?
To Abu Dhabi. Sorry, Hamria Big Most just to eat her achu every Friday. You understand? Wow. So she was that kind of, she got that market for herself. So those who were coming inside, they would also have lived in Dubai for some time. And then through these people, I was being helped.
Oh.
They contacted me, they're like, oh wow, who is this your new Jong? You know this, newcomers, they call them Jong.
At that time?
Yeah,
because they did not call me like that.
They just came in. Our time they call us Jong. They'll tell you, oh, who is this Jong? He's so submissive, very obedient. You know, that was my kicking point.
But you know,
success.
you have that submissiveness in you, right?
That's right.
Have it.
You know, even if you don't have it, you are supposed to have it in order to sustain.
Because you normally see people who say, Dubai the man came and respect. You hear that a lot.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Because I just say, people always say that they have a VIP tendency in their brain. Because when you come there, you want to make yourself like
that's when boss.
That's when you start having problems.
You can't be a boss under a bed space. That house almost like 2,000 to 3,000 dirhams. You understand? That's a huge sum of money. So of course you are just paying but just a portion. So you're not supposed to be bossy. You are supposed to like work according to the norms. That's how some bed space are. So for me, I now had those restrictions. The only thing I knew was early in the morning, we get up with her, we pound achu, we cook food.
You help
Friday,
her?
I help her,
Oh, okay.
So I help her. In the other hand, so he had a friend that they were living together, Matidola. This guy, that's the person that gave me my glories in Dubai.
Oh.
You know, there's one thing in Dubai they said, not in Dubai, wherever you travel to,
yes,
the first person you meet, that man contributes almost 60% of their success.
Definitely.
That's right.
Definitely.
So this guy took me like a kid, bro. He gave me everything. He treated me like, my CV, everything, money. Of course, I just came new. I don't know about the metro. I don't know about the buses. All the direction, all the lines, the red line, green lines, all the stuff. He was the one who guided me. He said, bro, this bus, get this bus. When you're coming back, get this bus, you know.
Okay.
So from there, I was able to move on, thanks to his assistance.
So was the climate the same like what they told you?
Well, let me say, when I arrived in February. The climate was a little bit, you know, romantic. Yeah, it was. Yeah, you could like nice. It was nice, and then it was like cold then. Yeah, so I was like, but it's still hot.
I want you right now, because that's what I do to every of my guests that come in here. I tell them to give me a vivid description of their experiences from day one to now.
Wow. Yeah, that's broad. Truly, therefore, let's say
your visa change, your terminations, your experience in the job market, everything. Just spit it out, because someone can be here watching it.
That's true.
And will grab the confidence to forge ahead. Someone can be there watching it and will grab the confidence not to go depressed.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when you see people, some people are really down. They're thinking, oh, they are the only ones in this mess. Believe me, brothers and sisters, a lot of us have been through that road.
That's right.
And we made it. So just stay glued. Let him give an explanation of how it has been for him for the past 11 years, right?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Tataw. You know, that's a very good experience. If you're out there listening to this conversation or this program, please be inspired from my experience. You know, when I arrived in Dubai in 2012, that was February 12th. So, you know, I earlier said when I arrived at the airport, from the airport, the person that was supposed to pick me wasn't there. So he gave a cab, the driver brought me to Hamria, where he lives, in front of the gate. He gave his description, everything. I was picked from there, inside the house. I left Cameroon with the notion that I'm coming to stay in my own apartment, you know. Imagine you paying like 100,000 CFA, almost like 600 dirhams then. And then you come to a place that tell you don't have a room. You have but a space to stay. And then some people in Dubai, they have stay on bed space, on bunk beds. Mine case wasn't the same. This guy, that's why I told you, yeah, the person that receives you contributes 60% to your success.
Definitely.
So this guy brought me down. He said, bro, welcome to Dubai. This is Dubai.
GXB, that's how they call it.
Like this, just assume that you have nobody.
Definitely.
I'm your brother. I'm your father. I'm everything to you. I said, bro, thank you so much. What's the way forward? It's okay. Let me get it early in the morning. Let's go and do some passport sizes, other stuff for me to start your CV. So when he did everything, so we went, you know, before leaving Cameroon, let me tell you this story. My dad, my elder brother, he's a teacher. So this guy was very sick. My had friends who have traveled, so they gave him the story about how Dubai is treating others. So my brother gave me $300. That this is your last money, you know. Then they gave me $200. I had $500 in total. 100, 200 is for me to just hold, and then the remaining 300 is for like, if somebody's killing me, I should not remove this extra 300. So when I came, I was with this Matidola. We went together with him. He did the CV. He took my money. He went and changed the money. He showed me the exchange rate. He said, this is the exchange rate. 1 dirham is to, then it was 34. 1 dirham is 134 CFA.
It was 34 or 25?
No, 34 when I came. Then, He said, this is the exchange rate. So we did everything with him. He changed the money. So I came. So we did some little shopping for myself, you know. Then they told me, no need, don't go with dresses. There are dresses there.
I had that situation too.
You understand? Well, so imagine I came with just 2 trousers. So the little money they gave me for allowance, he had to do some shopping for me. So when we did that shopping, he said, bro, this shopping is for you.
Interviews.
To interviews, other stuff like that. You need to get some good shirts, some tie, other stuff. So he came with changing money. So we did CV with him. Everything was good. So we came to the house. He said, bro, this is your balance of money. But let me tell you one thing. You need money for you to succeed in this town. Because without money, you need to pay your metro card. Yeah, from here, I'm going to buy you a metro card. I'm going to top it. I'm going to show you how to move along in Dubai. So then, with that $300 in me, I stood quiet. I said, but if you go back Cameroon without not succeeding, you are a fool. Or you are the cause to your problem. I told him, bro, I said, there's something I want to tell you. He said, what? I said, my elder brother gave me some money. He asked me to hide this money. But why will I hide money when I'm supposed to succeed? You are like a brother to me. I will not hide this thing from you. I gave him that money. From there, he told me, Roland, my brother, you're going to succeed in this town. I'm going to die with you in this town. You are so honest. That honesty in me, that was the path for my success. So after that time, so when my love, we started cooking food, you know, people are coming on Friday at you, all those stuff. I made contacts. You know, people will come out, crack jokes, and say, hey, this John is so nice. This John is a nice guy, you know. When people will eat, you know, before leaving.
Clear the tables and everything.
Yeah, before leaving, they'll give you 100 dirhams. People are contributing money.
Yeah.
You know, life was so sweet then. So people will give me money. It's like, oh, take this one for yourself, take this one for yourself, put up your card, CV. So from there, then $30 will tell them, this is my brother, he's looking for a job. Whosoever that has an opportunity, please help him out. Behold. So for almost a month, yeah. So I had to renew.
Yeah.
I've not had a job. No one interview. No one has called me for an interview.
But were you applying for jobs?
I did. I was applying.
What type of CVs did you make?
I had housekeeping, of course.
Okay.
Then I don't even know what is housekeeping, but I had to study online. Yeah, they say clean also I had house CV, security, waiter, sales, all those stuff like that. I had 4 categories of CVs. So when these guys came, they said, okay, just give me a CV, all the stuff. Then it was hand CV. I gave them a hand CV. They said, don't worry, little guy, you're a nice guy, Petit. We're going to see a way to make sure that you succeed. You are so amazing. I said, bro, guys help me. So for 1 month, no interview. Behold, you know what happened? Oh, you know, on my CV, we made a mistake with my contact.
Oh my God. I did that for one person. When I made someone's CV, I did not even put a contact.
See, we made a mistake with my contact. This guy, Matilda, I said, oh my God, Roland, you know what? I said, no, we made a mistake with your contact. So we went with him, we went and rectified it. So after like, I got just 1 week. After renewing the 1 month, yeah, I got just 1 week to go back to Cameroon. I was like, oh God, what will happen to me when I go back? And I said, no, Roland, don't worry, you won't go back. You have traveled Cameroon. You will remain. You will make it in this country. Yeah. No one is sending you back. You will stay here. You know, he gave me that confidence. I said, Gran, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I have just 1 week to go. He said, no. That evening, breaking morning, I got a call. They say, is this Roland Ako? I said, yes. He said, please, you have an interview. Come to Dubai. They gave me one apartment like that building. This my man asked me, Roland, what is it? I said, I got an interview now. He said, what is the description? I gave him. He said, okay, don't worry, take this money. Interview, what time? They said 8 o'clock. 7 o'clock, I was already there. So I went there, the lady interviewed me. I said, okay, don't worry, we'll get back to you. So he came, he asked me, how was it? I said, no, everything went well, but he said, they'll get back to me. He said, no problem, be courageous. So without knowing that, there was one brother who used to come there, they used to call him Derek. So when he used to come to that place, they gave him my CV. So he went to IFA, Palm Jumeirah.
IFA, okay, I know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So he used to work with IFA then. He was a cashier there. So he went and gave my CV, my housekeeping CV, to the executive housekeeping director. Then was Myra. So after 2 days, I got a call. They said, is this Roland Ako? I said, yes. They said, please, can you come to Palm Jumeirah for an interview? Oh my God, this is my friend John. They said, petit frère, you don't make up. You are going to Palm Jumeirah and all of this. Oh my God, you know then, just wait to walk in the Palm.
Yeah.
It was like, oh, something, it's
something
a different
special.
atmosphere, yes. So I got up, I dressed. He said, dress me, put my tie, I dressed, go. Gave me this girl, came to Union Metro Station. He put me in the train. He said, go and come back. I went there, I sat down. They asked me, do you know Derek? I said, yes, it's my brother. They said, good. They recommended us to interview or to call for this job. So Roland, no problem. How many days are you remaining your visa? I told her I got just 4 days remaining. I told her, but will you mind if I should go for visa change? Then visa change was right in Kish, yes, Iran. They said, no, don't worry. The hotel, the company will take care of everything. I said, really? They said, yes. Oh my God, I felt relief. I called this my brother. I tell Matidola, this is what has happened.
No WhatsApp then.
No WhatsApp then. I had but this small phone like this.
Yeah,
just to make us through. I called him. He was like, he started jubilating. So when I came, I met this my mother, and that's my lovely. She was very happy. He said, hey, finally, Roland, God has answered our prayer. So, you know, I had overstay for 4 days. The problem was, it was my ignorance.
Yeah, you did not know.
Because that same day when they processed my visa, maybe 2 days my visa was out. You understand? So they have tried to reach me to no avail. So I stayed for after like 4 days. I went to them to ask what is happening. They say, hey, this is your visa. Go and exit now. So when I came back, this is my mother and asked my lovely. He said, "Oh, Roland, thank you. Don't worry. How much is it? How much is the overstay? How many days?" I said 4 days.
That's a lot.
Yeah, they said, okay, no. First day is 200, and then the remaining. Yeah, so it was 500. So she gave me. I came. The company has booked my ticket, everything. They gave me flight ticket. I came to. That was in Terminal 2. The PRO drove me to Terminal 2. Said go and exit. I went to exit Oman. I came back. They said the next day, report at work. So you see how the journey started.
Yeah.
They were not giving us accommodation, so I was staying right in Abuhe, Hamria Big Mosque. I need to leave Hamria Big Mosque. 4 a.m. in the morning. I get up. I shower.
So the metro was opened by
5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Okay.
6 o'clock the metro.
At that time
the problem was I need to get the bus, bus 28, C28, C28 to the metro. From the metro now I get the train to. Then it was Internet City. From Internet City I exit in front of L'Oreal Hotel, which is now 2 seasons. We get a taxi. We pay like maybe like 5 of us. We share the taxi, and then we get to the Palm. Okay. And then we come back. So.
Were they giving you like
transport fare?
Yeah, transport fare.
Yeah, the initial package was 2,400. Yeah. Our accommodation plus the transport. Okay. So it was up to you to manage it. So then I was a very poor manager. I could not manage my money. So all the time I end up borrowing money from colleagues. That man, give me this money, let me end up because just for me to run up and down and come, I could not manage it. So after some time, we were out for like 5 to 6 months. So they told us, okay, now your accommodation is ready. Those who are ready to go to accommodation, all of us, I packed my bag straight. From there, that's how our life started. So from there, I had not the Dubai experience gradually, but it was so challenging because at one point, each day I'm crying.
Why?
I said, no, Dubai is tough. And to me, it was tough then. I was like, every day I'll cry, I'll call Matido. I said, bro, this thing is tough. He said, no, Roland, keep on. Don't be afraid. Everything will be okay. This is just a first experience. There's one thing in Dubai I want to tell people today. In Dubai, you need to serve Dubai. In return, Dubai will serve you.
Definitely.
I was on transit. Yeah. So I was like serving Dubai. That's why I was crying every day. Even when I met one guy, I said, bro, it's like if there's any connection, I want to go to Australia, all those stuff. Oh, I'll never forget this guy. This big bro kept me down one day. He said, Roland, you know what? Okay, just assume that you have worked your money. How long have you been in Dubai? I said, I've been now going to 7 months. It's okay. Just imagine how much your salary. I told him. Then my salary was, I signed a contract for, when we moved to accommodation, the transportation and accommodation, they carried. So my basic was 900. And then my full allowance was 500. So I was earning 1,400 then. So just imagine how life was then. So I could not do anything. I could not even save. Yeah. So when I walk up to this guy, I tried, oh bro, I want to go to Australia. He kept me down, he explained to me. He said, I assume, okay, you're earning 1,400. That's equivalent to like 134,000. Let's say you're around almost like 200,000 CFA then. It's okay. Just imagine that you want to live here and go to Australia. This is a country you are not sure. You don't even know anything. So meaning all these 8 months you have worked, that money wouldn't be enough. You need to call that back home. He will send you more money. Maybe they'll take loan, they add, they give you. And then you're going to a place you don't even know, you're not even sure if you're going to start life or you enter that country. He said, bro, you're like my kid brother, just stay put. Dubai will bless you.
Calm down.
So that is how I stayed in Dubai. From those advice, then Matidola each time is advising me. A lot of people, they were advising me when I was in Palm Jumeirah, not resident, after I work, not resident, after I go to South resident, I was meeting people, And then, that moment, I wanted the best of Dubai. After this advice, I had to let me start a new page. So I was so submissive. I said, okay, now, let me bow to Dubai. So I started loving Dubai. I gave in my best in Dubai. So we thank God. After I saved Dubai, I worked with that company for 2 years, 8 months. So the first 2 years I went vacation back home. 2014, I came back. So the funnest thing with this my company was they were very good, and today I still glorify them because they gave me that stay in Dubai.
Of course.
Yeah, they gave me that stay. I know some people out there will say oh, my company was bad. This company treated me bad. No, so because these people, they were there for you. They gave you the stay. Yeah. Otherwise, you have been back home.
Yeah.
So I respected them. But at one point, we're working 9 hours contract. So after my vacation, when I came back, I worked for 3 months. They came up with another contract. They told us that due to the clients, now they've increased our working hours from 9 to 12 hours with that increment. At one point like that, it was like all the time we were arguing, then I was like feeling stressed.
Yeah, definitely.
But I didn't let that weigh me down. I keep on working. All the guests, all the people I meet, I was so interactive, so friendly. You know, at one point, I was working with him. At one point, I got this Spanish man, Mr. Gonzalo. No, that one, after God, my father, he's a third man. That was somebody who made me to understand that when I say you need to work for Dubai, Dubai work for you. This is my own term that Dubai started working for me. When you abide to their laws, trust me, you're on track. Nobody will intimidate you.
Yes, definitely.
Dubai police are here to save you. They are here to guide you. Nobody intimidated me. Just